Welcome, my friends. Kevin Shirk here, the Indiana Jones nerd yet again. And it's a big day, as we have some new Indiana Jones content. Until the premiere of Bethesda's new Indiana Jones video game gameplay and trailer. So it's a very exciting time. And maybe I should lower my audio a little bit. It's probably a little too high.
Fortune and glory, here I come.
So how's everybody doing? Hopefully you're all excited about today. And let me pull up my, let's make it hard mode here. I just want to pull up the my stream here on my phone. That way we can I can follow if you guys are asking me any questions or anything while I'm playing. And I'm gonna play a little bit of this part of the game here. Hi everybody. Alright, let's see the chat. Casey, hey, Casey's here. Thomas, if you guys recognize. Okay. Thomas, is the audio better now? Let me know. The reveal is at noon, so we have about 42 minutes here. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think I had trouble with the controller too. I just use mouse and keyboard when I play this. Let me know down in the chat just to make sure the audio is okay. React to the Indiana Jones iceberg. Is that a video someone made? Alright, so here's this great level. I love these levels where you're like on top of mountains and I don't know, just like the fear of falling and the heights. It's exciting. Alright, so this is hard mode, so let's see how we do here. Let's adjust the volume.
Fortune and glory, here I come.
I think I have my maybe computer audio turned down. Maybe that's why you guys alright. Hi Jao, good to see you, buddy. Oops. Alright. Let's drop this. Tell your friends about me. Let me guys know what are your expectations for the or your hopes for the game tonight, for the game gameplay reveal here. In particular, like for the game, like are you guys looking for a first-person type of experience or a third-person? I was thinking, you know, because these companies are pretty well known for first-person, although indie seems better in third-person because you got to have like the fist fighting on and stuff like that. But it would be cool if they had some sort of a hybrid system. Of course, Todd Howard said that it's not just one thing. There's a lot of different ideas at play here. Let me just respond to a text here really quick. Alright, Chris says, I want a third-person perspective, a first-person when you're doing puzzles, etc. Tommy says, hello. Let's see, Casey says, I'm hoping it's third-person and first-person, so like I'm saying. Lagging Leland says, hoping it's a Spear of Destiny game. Unfortunately, it's not. It's definitely not. Well, I guess I can't really say definitely not, but it's, based on everything I know, it seems like it has nothing to do with Spear of Destiny. But, man, I would love to see a Spear of Destiny game. Would you want it to be the, you know, based on the comic book Spear of Destiny? Because, of course, we have, you know, technically there have been at least three stories developed regarding Spear of Destiny, because there was an original game concept that Hal Barwood was coming up with, and then that was canceled, and then it was, I'm not sure how many of their ideas were repurposed, but then they made the comic book, obviously, about it. This is a tough fight, these guys right here, when there's two of them. I could grab that thing. And then obviously we had the third version of Spear of Destiny, although second, that was released, which was in the most recent film that came out. Alright, and then what is everyone else saying? Leland saying, I'm also hoping for it to basically be Uncharted and for either Ford or a good replacement. Oh yeah, dude. If Harrison Ford were to voice the Indy, which I'm certain that he's not, because he doesn't like doing stuff like that, is what I understand. But if he were, that would be like the absolute best case scenario. But he's pretty much said that he's done playing Indiana Jones, and he never really wanted to do voice work for Indy either. So, oops. Kevin Brick says, let's go! Hell yeah, buddy. Let me see. Hopefully there are at least some references to either Spear of Destiny or something else from the movies. Says Fizzy. Yeah, that'll be cool. Jow says, I guess they'll do a hybrid. Just driving puzzles, etc. can work in first person. Sorry, there's like a heart icon in my chat, and it's kind of blocking some of the text. And apparently I can't move it, which is not a great sign. Action and movement. Oh, it can work in first person and action and movement third person. Looks like the game going to be super puzzle based. We don't know anything yet, but I could see that there's going to be a lot of puzzles. There's always a lot of puzzles in Indiana Jones games. And Todd Howard, has basically said that there's combining a lot of things. I think there could be like archaeological dig management system or something. You know, because a lot of Todd Howard's games, like Fallout, like you build your own settlement and stuff like that. And he's saying that it combines a lot of ideas, this Indiana Jones game. This fighting more fun. So that's something I kind of been thinking about, like something that would be sort of unique. Oh, look at that guy. Ow! Oh, I need to drink some water. Man, this guy's... Oh, yeah. I'm about to die. Oh, man. I'm about to die. Shoot. I was a little bit distracted and not pushing the right buttons that I was trying to push. Hello, Parkman. You can turn off the icon on your settings screen. Oh, really? Okay. Let's see. Can't see it.
That must be where I'll find Mei Ying.
Slayer says, I'm host. Blah, blah. Oh, man. He says, I'm so hyped. Excuse me. Let's see. Hey, amigo. I just want to know your general opinion. As for 2024, would you put fifth movie on par with the trilogy? No. No, definitely not. Like, I like that they made a fifth movie. I think Harrison Ford was terrific. There's a lot of things that I really like about the movie. But there are also things that I think could have been better. Just like the script to me, like it wasn't quite finished. Just in terms of like it needs more like fun Indiana Jones stuff, you know? Like a lot of times when they make a script, after they write the script, they bring in, you know, in the case of No Time to Die, they wrote the script and then they brought in Phoebe Waller-Bridge to kind of polish it and add like fun dialogue. And in this case, I think they needed someone to come in and polish it in terms of adding like just cool Indiana Jones stuff, especially the last, you know, because like the film, like at some parts it's just a little boring and just a little too like generic adventure movie. You know, it doesn't really, like, he goes in the thing with the eels and it's like, I mean, you could have that scene in any adventure movie. Like, what is the unique thing about that particular scene that makes it an Indiana Jones scene? And they didn't really do anything special with it. And same thing with the ending, like going to ancient Syracuse. And I was expecting that you were going to have like an epic showdown with Indy using his whip, fighting at least one of the Romans. But that didn't happen, which was very strange to me. And a big missed opportunity. Like, they could have done, like, you know, the one Roman guy who, like, tries to attack him at the end. Like, at the very, very least, like, you could just have one scene where this guy is, like trying to attack Helena or something, and then like you get like the end of a bullwhip from off screen flies in and like snatches the guy's arm as he's going for a killing blow, and then you pan to reveal Indy is holding the other end of the whip. Just like a simple little scene like that, just to give Indy like a great badass moment. I mean, they were going for like, you know, a character thing, obviously, and yeah, I mean, they had good ideas, obviously, but Man, this guy. There we go. There's no break in his defense there. There we go. More. There we go. Alright, let's drink that water a little bit. Let me see. Will the Nazis appear in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle? We don't know. I feel like they would because there's a the setting is supposed to be 1937, which is after Raiders of the Lost Ark. So you would expect that they would be included, but we haven't had that confirmation as of yet. I want to know who's voicing Indy in the new game. Yep, that'll be a good question. I really hope that you need a Jones game is multiplayer. Yeah, it would be interesting to do multiplayer. I'm not sure. I mean, if like Emperor's Tomb would be great for multiplayer. It's a shame that we didn't really get that. But if the game, uses like a good combat system like this one, then maybe. Dial of Destiny sucked, said Leland. I think other people can play him, but I don't want to know what we're working. But I do want to know what we're working with. They are playing some things, says Kevin. Let me look what's going on here. Just bear with me 1 second. Where's actual Bethesda at? I'm just double checking, make sure we're not missing anything. I don't think it's Bethesda showing anything right now, because there are like IGN and different places are streaming it. Hey, what is going on? Playlist? No, channel. Just bear with me a moment here, guys. There's a look at Indy's face there for you. Yeah, developer direct here. It's still they're not showing anything yet. Maybe you're looking at IGN or something, Kevin. Let me see. Short round should be an award. Hey, I'd love to see short round in this game. That would be great. Can you imagine like if it's a game kind of like Emperor's Tomb, but you can play like with short round as your sidekick, or maybe even 2 players, like have short round as like your friend playing short round while you're on an adventure. That would be pretty cool. Short round needs many more appearances in the franchise here. Let me see what everyone in the chat's saying here real quick. As we look at Dr. Jones. Around what time will the trailer come out? So the developer direct is supposed to start at 12. So hopefully that's when they'll start with Indiana Jones. We don't know. They should have had Short Round present the award to Harrison Ford at the Golden Globes. You're talking about the Critics' Choice Awards? Yeah, that would have been pretty cool. AJ Locascio could be the voice for Jones. The guy is spot on. That name's very familiar for some reason, but I can't quit. I don't know where I know him. Indy's given no more glory moment in the Indy 5 you're talking about? Yeah. Yeah, especially the last... Like, I like that the time travel stuff is kind of cool in the last, like, 10 minutes, but I wish Indy was a little more active in that part of the film. Let's see... Yeah, he gave a great emotional performance, though. That's true. A first-person shooter akin to 007 games might be one. Yeah, I love first-person shooter. Like, that's my preferred genre, but you know, I'm just curious for Indiana Jones how it would work. Have you ever played Staff of Kings? Finished on PS2, and I got far in NDS, but I'm tired of holding the stylus. Yeah, I played it on Wii a little bit. Staff of Kings. And that's going to be kind of my next big project here. So if you guys didn't know, last night I published a feature-length film edit of this game, Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. Which is the first time that, you know, if you don't, for someone who doesn't play video games, there's no way to experience that adventure until now, but I published that. So you should definitely check that out sometime. It's a pretty fun way to enjoy the story. Man, already. Let me run away and drink some water here. About 20 minutes or so here. Oh, but yeah, as I was saying, hopefully my next project is going to be Indiana Jones and the Staff of King. I'm going to take all the content I can get from that and make a feature-length film, just like as I have for Emperor's Tomb. And hopefully then I can move on to Infernal Machine and Fate of Atlantis and Great Circle. Would have been cool if Indy took on the Roman soldier in a fight, definitely. Kind of strange seeing Indy not murdering the whole army in the fifth movie like in the earlier 4 films, even if it didn't make much sense. Yeah, you know, and even the opening scene, like, it's only by chance that Gatling gun goes off and kills all the Germans. Like, it would have made more sense if Indy had been the one setting the Gatling gun off to... Ay, man. Aha!
That's not gonna work.
What's everyone saying in the chat here? They need to make a Lego Indiana Jones movie. I could possibly do those games also. I mean, they have a lot of good cinematics. It's something to look into possibly. I definitely thought that time travel would lead Indy back to the opening sequence. Yeah, at one point they were going to do that. But they decided it would be more interesting to send to the past. I thought they were going to do both. I was thinking they were going to show that they go back to 1945 first, like they time traveled 1944, and then later from 1945 they then jump to ancient Syracuse. But I couldn't figure out like why would you do that, and the writers didn't figure it out either apparently because they didn't do it. Hey, that didn't work. Let's run away. Aha! Seem to have separated these guys. Otherwise, this is a tough fight. And I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, so not super easy. Alright. Let's use these throwing knives. Ah! Danger here. It's hard to break this guy. Alrighty. So we basically completed this level. I just have to swing over there and that's the exit. But rather than loading the next level, I'd rather play the Fang Twins a little bit. And again, I am on the hardest difficulty here. This is one of the best levels in the game coming up, where you fight the deadly and beautiful Fang Twins. Well, if you guys want to watch the cinematic, you can watch the video that I just posted last night, which is Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, the movie. But I'm going to skip ahead to the fight. Ooh. I died! Yeah, it's hard on this difficulty. I was trying to see how far I get without the power-ups.
But in your case, I'll make an exception.
Haha! One down, I didn't even use a power-up. That was pretty good. I should be in good shape here. Woo! Let me go! Hardest difficulty, no power-ups, no weapons. Boom! Barely any damage done. Look at that. Barely any damage.
We have a date with destiny.
That was good. And here's another level I really love. Don't even need the water. We got about 12 minutes to go. Alright, I did take some damage this time. Whoa! Ow! Man, it does a lot of damage when you get hit. These guys are slippery and deadly. But if you stay on top of them like I do, you're in good shape. Might have a drink though. So guys, while we're waiting, why don't you let me know what's your favorite Indiana Jones video game experience? I mean, I certainly think that Emperor's Tomb has the best gameplay, because I like action-packed stuff, but I know Fate of Atlantis is considered by many as the best Indiana Jones video game, especially because of the great story. It's a very different type of game. I mean, ideally, if you just combine Fate of Atlantis, like with the story and dialogue options, with the gameplay of Emperor's Tomb, you'll have one of the best Indiana Jones gaming experiences. Look. course, one of the big shames of Indiana Jones gaming is that the real version of Staff of Kings was never made, was never finished, was canceled for various reasons. But there's some gameplay out in the wild. You can see it looks very good. Like, we didn't even know. I mean, I had no idea when cause we first heard of that game back in 2004. They showed like the Euphoria engine trailer, and 5 years go by, and then we finally get a game, which is Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings, but it was, you know, a completely dumbed down version of the game for Wii. I played it on. What happened is they made a few other companies made ports essentially of the game, or made their own version of the story, but they were really dumbed down, and we never got the real version of it. Get him in a corner. There's not much they can do. Oh, except that. Ooh, that would be interesting. Ha ha! That's awesome. I never thought that you could do that before. Oops.
Behold the dragon's claw.
All right, 7 minutes. It's 11:53.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but that sounds.
Let's see what's going on here in my chat. Sorry, my chat seemed like it wasn't refreshing. I didn't see the messages you guys were sending. I just refreshed it, but there's kind of a lot of it now. Okay. No, I want to get out of here. How do we get out? Let me read really quick. Let's see. Fate of Atlantis, someone says. Original Lego game. Emperor's Tomb. Last Crusade graphic adventure. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. This guy says, sorry, I don't know how to. Zimowski says, Casper Zimowski says, Infernal Machine and Fate of Atlantis. Emperor's Tomb is third. Graphic adventure on par with Emperor's Tomb. They're all very good. Definitely. Let's, which one am I supposed to go to? Is it this one? How are you watching the event? Yeah, Bethesda has a live stream on YouTube, so I'm gonna be showing that here, the same video, so you guys don't have to go anywhere. You can watch it right here with me and get my live reaction. I don't even need it. I played demo of Infernal Machine in '99. Oh, the memories were beautiful. I think we'll get a 5-movie box set. Yeah, one day. It's weird we haven't got it recently. And it's weird all the stuff like Best Buy not selling physical media, Australia and South American countries not getting physical media. Very strange. Jeremiah, something. I wish to see India against Communist China, but I guess Disney would never do a game movie about that. Interesting perspective, yeah. Very interesting. I like to run through. I'm not very cautious. You're a cautious guy, I am. Oh! Let me see this one. No, Kevin, I'm watching, I'm gonna be watching just the regular Bethesda stream. Because IGN and GameSpot, they have a lot of subscribers, so their videos float to the top. But the actual stream is being put on by, like, Bethesda's YouTube channel. I mean, and when the stream starts, it's gonna be the exact same thing, but... It would be interesting if you could go back down that way, but I guess I have to do... You would have to carry the mallet the whole way. This again... Whoops. About 2 minutes. Let's simplify things and move on here. More? Music didn't stop. Alright, well, it's just about time. So let's get out of here. Stop that. Alrighty, this one right here, Bethesda Softworks. Alrighty. Well, for some reason it's not, okay. Well, we're just gonna have to wait for that. Alrighty, let's see, everybody. Is this the same music from all of your Dial of Destiny videos? Yes, I use the music from Emperor's Tomb for all my stuff. See, I wish the game was going to be for Xbox One. Yeah. Gonna have to update it. There we go. Alright, that's cool. I just want very small a second. Hopefully that should be a good sound option. Just let me know if the sound option isn't good. If my voice is, I don't know. Hopefully you can hear my voice and you'll be able to hear what they're saying too. Oh my god, you guys, here we go! very soon. Hopefully Indy is first, and we can get right to it. Oh, ooh, is this it? Okay, this is just the developer direct. Right. 15 years since we had an Indiana Jones game. Man, unbelievable. Great look at the behind the scenes, all the teams. Under the Xbox Microsoft umbrella. There's Todd Howard. I recognize a few other people here from the Machine Games team. Indy in the bottom center there. Looks like we're starting with Obsidian. So we may have to wait a bit for the Indiana Jones stuff.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment.
Yeah, I mean my live stream is I'm watching the actual live stream. And it takes a few seconds for the
into the heart of the living lands.
the feed to loop back to you guys essentially. So mine will be just a few seconds or a moment behind.
At the heart of the living lands.
But
At
yeah,
Obsidian,
it looks like it's
we love creating worlds with deep themes,
maybe 20 seconds behind,
and thoughtful reactivity. And Avowed is no different. We set out to blend the believable and fantastical, to give players a world and
nothing I can do
experience
about that,
like
my
no
friends. That's just
It's
the way that
colorful, it's vibrant,
online
it's
streaming
strange.
works.
It's one of the most incredible settings in the world of Aora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world. And when it comes to encounters, our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an
magic
RPG.
And fighting and stuff.
Here to talk more about Avowed's combat is Gabriel Paramo, gameplay director.
Here at Obsidian, our team's overarching goal
Obsidian
is to empower
are
you with choice. So we
I think
developed
they
a
did
flexible
Knights of the
combat
Old
system
Republic
that
and
allows
Mass
you to
Effect,
quickly
right?
swap
Yeah, I
from
know they're
spellcasting
a
and sharpshooting
company.
to melee combat. We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons,
monster
attacks,
guys.
And abilities for tactical
Kind of
advantages
remind me of like
against a wide range of enemy
1990s
types. It's not just
live
hacking and
action
slashing.
movies like
you're making real-time
Flintstones
decisions
or
about
Power
when you
Rangers
use your
movie.
abilities, powerful melee attacks, blocks, parries,
I had a week back,
and
about a
special
week back.
attacks. If you choose to approach combat with a one-handed wand, it feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner.
If there is
It's important to pay attention
such
to
a
the
thing,
types of
it's not
enemies
going to
you're
be
dealing with.
announced
Some
here
units are
today.
extremely defensive.
That's for sure.
Some are
This
brutally
is
difficult. And others
a
you must make
completely
sure you
different company
prioritize,
from
or
the
their healing
ones who make the
capabilities
Lego
will put
games.
you in a tough spot.
I think that's
To help
mostly
with the different
Traveler's Tales
encounters
who
you will
do it.
face, we
Or at least
provide
used to be,
customizable
but it's definitely
loadouts
not
that can
Bethesda.
be quickly switched during combat. That means you
So
can
Young
play
Indie Fan says
however
yes, they
you
made
want.
KOTOR 2.
Equip a sword and shield and charge into battle.
I don't think we're ever
Dual
going to
wield
get a
pistols
Lego
and control the encounter
Indiana
mid-range.
Jones 3 ever.
Or even dual-wield wands to feel like a gunslinging
To be
mage.
honest, I'm
You
concerned
could
this
use your enchanted wand
this
to
game
freeze
coming up
enemies,
might
and then
be
use your
like the
offhand weapon
last
power attack to
Indiana
shatter.
Jones like
We've worked hard to keep you
video
constantly
game
engaged
or
as battles unfold
more or less
by
anything.
creating
Of
a
course, we
balance
have
between
the
pressure and manageability during combat.
we should have a new
Players will
attraction
have ample
coming at
choices
Disney
for how
World,
to build
but
and progress
there
their
isn't
envoy
really a lot
in the world of the living
on
lands
the horizon
as
for
they get
indie.
to know the game
And
and
it
the
feels
story
like
and
this
explore the
game
many
is kind
diverse
of,
regions.
you know,
Some quests in Avowed will have
I've
you make
been
difficult
wondering,
decisions with profound
maybe they
consequences.
tried to,
Like this side
they're trying
quest
to
you may
rush
encounter in
out
Shatterscarp,
this
the third
Indiana
region
Jones
you'll
game now
explore
this
on your
year,
journey
while
through the
there's
living
still
lands. As
some
you're exploring,
post
you come
Indy
across
5
the bodies of
excitement,
these fallen
you know, because you don't want to lose
soldiers.
that
And as you
window, just like
explore
how
the remains of the battle, it's
Staff
up
of
to you
Kings
to determine who,
didn't,
if anyone, is at fault.
like, you know, they stopped the main version of the game and just released what they had a year after King of the Crystal Skull, because it's
Training
like,
under Captain Ruiki. Trying to keep the
you need
boys safe.
to capitalize on that window.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes.
So that's been my concern.
That I'm one to judge.
But and especially with like all this stuff that's been going on with,
Take everyone's.
you know, the sort of rumor or the theory going around is that the
Making the
Lego
right choice isn't always what it seems.
Temple of Doom
We
set got
embrace moral
canceled
nuance and gray
because
areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
maybe I should put another picture up.
My
just to make
squad
sure
and
I
I
don't get
rested
any.
in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorits. I was so surprised.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
It was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else.
But yeah, so the rumor is
can't
that the
face
Lego
those monsters alone.
Temple of Doom
But I
set
have
got
to know if
canceled
anyone else made it
because
out. Of course he did.
Disney had initially
Sergeant
given
Sue
them the
never has a
okay
thought he won't say it
Lego.
out loud.
They gave Lego the
So what
okay,
did he
but
tell you?
then at the last minute
That
they were
Captain
like,
Ruiki was
"Oh,
sick?
you can't have
That I was
Thuggies
paranoid?
and
That I
Molaram
was a
and Devil
dumb
Worshipping
baby?
stuff in it."
I heard it
So
all
they
often
canceled that
and
set,
loud.
and now Lego is
Wait,
kind of
if you
like,
found Sergeant Asui,
well, we don't want to
Why
make
is he
any
not here?
Indiana Jones stuff because
what happened?
we don't
At the
know
end of
because
the
Disney's
quest,
not
you have a
communicating what we
choice. When
can
you
and can't
confront
do with
Private
us.
Nauki, if you
And
believe
Lego,
the story
you know, had
he's told
produced a
you,
ton
you
of
can
these
hand over
things,
the
but-
badges and let him go back home.
You're right.
So here's some of the
Real battle
dialogue
isn't something you
options.
can prepare for, is it?
Wondering if we'll get
It's not
dialogue
my fault.
options. I'm sure we will. I'm
No,
positive we're gonna get dialogue
they should
options
have never
in
have
the
camped in
Indiana
the
Jones
cave.
game.
I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Third Born.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he
I wish
fled
the
the
new
site of the
indie
battle
game can be
as an
like
act
the
of
new Star Wars
cowardice,
open world game
then he
coming
might
out,
challenge you to a
where
fight
it's like
to reclaim his honor.
GTA,
Either
but
way,
except
when you
it's
return
in
to
the Indiana
town,
Jones
you'll see
world.
the
I think
consequences
this
of your
game is going to
actions
be
and
canon
the choices
to
you
the
made during
movie.
this quest.
Yeah, I think it would be
Creating
canon.
an immersive
so.
experience like Avowed
In this
is
kind of
anchored in
new
the world
Disney
we
era,
built.
things are being
Art director Matt
restructured. So
Hansen
even
and
though
the team
maybe
have worked to
Emperor's
create
Tomb
a
might not be
unique, colorful,
considered
and
canon,
dynamic
possibly, but I
visual
think this
style.
new game
From the
we would
outset,
consider
we
canon.
knew that we
Especially
wanted
because
Avowed
there's so little
setting
indie
to
content.
feel rich, weird, and wonderful. We
Yeah, an
found
open world
inspiration in
Indiana
a
Jones would be
wide
really cool.
swath
I
of
often
real-world
thought about
cultures,
how,
helping us create a
like in
unique
Raiders of the Lost
RPG
Ark,
experience.
you know, you have the
By
scene where
contrasting
the
the
Nazis
vibrant
have like a
with
big
the
site
dull,
going on,
or
but there's all
verdant
these little
spaces with sickly
places that
ones.
Indy
We
has
can
to run
better
around, do
deliver
things. Like he goes to the Well of
complex emotional
Souls,
experiences for our
and he goes to
players.
the map room, and then
The
like
Living Lands
the
is a
airplane
continent
fight
of
and all of these
untamed
things, and that's
valleys
all in
with
one
widely
area. So
varied
you could
biomes,
have like
from
something
luxuriant
like that,
forests
and it's a
to
big
volcanic
area.
lakes. And
it's
each of
just
those
like,
regions
you
itself
know,
is
there's
a
all of
conflux
these like
storied
caves and
landscapes.
temples all over the place that Indy
All
has
of
to
the
explore.
regions have a lot of
Walls,
special
there's like a
things
Nazi
associated
presence,
with them. But I
like
have
doing
a
the
deep
main
place
dig.
in my heart for Shatterscarp.
So I'm looking forward
As you're
to.
wandering the wastes of Shatterscarp,
that would be really
you
cool
might
if we get
notice
something
off
like
in
that.
the distance a vibrant jewel
Let's
of
see.
color. By transitioning from destitute
Lego
muted
Indie 3 would be
tones of a
awesome, not gonna
wasteland of
lie.
sand,
Last Indiana
and
Jones
marching in
media,
towards a
apart
beautiful
from, yeah, that's
oasis.
kind of what I was looking
There's
for.
the
yeah.
opportunity there for
Yeah,
life,
aside from
for
the
adventure,
the
and
Disney
even a little
World,
danger.
they're refurbishing the dinosaur ride to
We hope
be an
you've
Indiana
enjoyed this
Jones
look at
attraction.
Avowed. We're thrilled to share more about the game in the
is
coming
the
months,
sort of
and we
tentative
can't
plan,
wait for
is what
you
I
to
understand.
explore the living lands when
Yes, it
Avowed
would be
launches
with the
this fall.
Skywalker Saga update. It would look amazing and beautiful. Young Indie fan, yeah. I say if they don't make Lego Indie 3, some fans should make a fan game with all 5 main adventures and a young indie chronicles. Oh yeah. You know what? After the collective made Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, they pitched a trilogy game using the same engine, and they made a sample. I have the video on my channel. There's a sample level they made of the opening scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark in the Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb engine. And, oh man. Alright, let's see. I'm guessing Indy's going to be last. Alright, let's see who's next. Now it looks like Ninja Theory. Alright, yep. So Indy, I think they're saving the best for last, because Indy was listed first in the in the announcement. So I think that's the big one, and they're saving it for the end of the video. So we got a little bit of waiting to do.
Hi, I'm Don Matthews, studio head here at Ninja Theory in Cambridge,
yeah,
UK.
and that's an interesting idea
We're now
to
in the
include
final
young
months of
indie stuff
development
in
on
it too.
Senua's Saga Hellblade
You know,
2.
it's...
And the team is working hard to bring you
I would
an
love if they do
unforgettable
something
journey
like that, like
into
make a
Senua's
game
unique
that,
world and her battle
whether
for
it's
survival,
Lego or whatever,
where we have once again combined high
that combines all the
fidelity
Indiana
and
Jones
immersive
adventures again,
presentation
but
with a shorter, narrative-led
no
experience
fan is going to be able
focuses
to
on the
produce
things that we really
that
care
game,
about,
unfortunately.
and
There's
that we
like
hope you care about too.
You know, like, I've seen many people try to make their own fan-made sequel to Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, which is compared to, like, a 3D game. Like, that's a very,
back with a new quest.
you know, on paper,
She wants to
simple
stop the
thing to
Vikings
do.
who raided her village right at their source
But it
in
proved not so
Iceland.
simple, and
But
none
not
of those
just her
projects
quest
have
has
ever been
changed.
finished. So,
Senua herself has grown
you know,
since the first
for a
Hellblade.
fan
She's
game
made
to be
peace with
made
her
takes,
past
like,
and is no longer in
a
such
massive
fear
amount
of
of
her visions and
resources. I
voices.
think it needs to be a
While the
huge
Furies are still her
collaboration.
constant companions,
I don't think
she
that
encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her
an
unique
individual
perspective,
fan would ever be
and
able to do
others
that,
will
and I don't
reject
think
it.
there's like a strong
Little by
enough
little,
community of people
this
who can
settlement
collaborate on something like that. Like the Indiana Jones community
became
is
my
so
tribe.
small. Like maybe the Star Wars community, maybe they can pull off stuff like that.
In the game,
But
Senua
there's
arrives
just so
in
few of
10th
us,
century
unfortunately.
Iceland on the trail of the Vikings.
Thank
who
God
have
for
been
Todd
enslaving
Howard,
her
though.
people.
He's the one
In the story, we're trying to
made
be as
this thing
faithful
happen.
to history as we can up to a point.
I mean, this is
establishing
some, like a dream that
solid
he's had.
framework and then
He
building more
conceived this,
surreal elements on top.
you know, some 15, 20 years
Senua
ago,
face
the
up
idea
to
for this game.
giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen
Oh
the
my
rise
God,
of the
I'm so
Droider,
excited, you
a
guys.
violent
We're
threat
finally
that
going to
has swept through
see
the settlements
this
that she
game we've been
discovered.
hearing about for 3 years.
Senua will make new enemies and also new
let's see what you
allies
guys are
who will come to see
saying.
her unique perspective as a beacon of hope. And
That was one
she'll
piece from the
discover
set
along
got
with
leaked,
us
and it was so
how
friggin'
this
cool.
viewpoint can have its advantages.
Are you talking about the idol, the voodoo doll, probably? Okay. Oh my God, that would be cool. I
Senua
totally
is a
agree with
Celtic
you about
warrior
that.
who experiences
It can be
psychosis.
like a DLC,
Seeing
like the
things that other people
Mandalorian
don't,
in Skywalker
hearing voices,
Saga,
and having
that's
unique
Sunny, yeah.
beliefs about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely
Jack
with Professor Paul
says,
Fletcher
I hope we find
at the
out
University of Cambridge,
if that
as well as
Lucasfilm
people
Games
with lived
decides to release
experience
the
of
original version of
psychosis.
Staff of Kings. That should have been released instead of what we got.
It's terrifying.
Oh man,
Players
I
will find
wish that
themselves
would be
traversing beautiful
the
and
best,
hostile
dude.
environments, seeking
Ooh,
answers from
man,
patterns
can
and
you
signs
imagine?
that Senua sees in
That
her
would
own
be
unique
the
way,
best.
and battling through
But that'll
encounters with enemies that will push
sadly
Senua
never
to her
happened.
limits.
I think, like in completed games like that, like they don't ever get released or finished.
On Saga,
Like
we've
there's
taken
a
everything
game
to the
called
next
Sonic
level. With a new
Extreme
motion capture
that they were
space,
trying to make
a
in the
bigger
late
stage
90s.
team,
That
a
was going to
stunt
be
crew,
like
and
a
a new
kind
cast.
of groundbreaking
We spent a
Sega
lot of
Saturn
time planning
release.
the motion
And,
capture shoots.
you know,
thinking
unfortunately,
of what events
there
would
were
be
some
good
issues
to
and they weren't able
bring
to
into
finish it.
this fight.
Similar to how
can
this
we make this fight
Indiana
feel
Jones and the
different from
Staff of
previous
Kings
fight?
had some issues
We
that
have
they
audio
weren't able to
combat for the
finish it
sequel.
and they got canceled. And for
One
years,
of our
there are
key
people
goals
online
was
who've
the
been trying
ability
to
actually tell a
finish the
story,
game
right?
or to remake it or something. I'm talking about Sonic Extreme.
It does feel very different
And
from the first game.
it's just
but
too
it's
much.
Very brutal.
too
and you're
daunting of a
very
task.
invested in it.
So
Senua isn't a superhero.
I mean,
She's fighting for
they're
survival,
definitely not going
and
to
we
do
want
that
the
for
player
Indiana
to feel
Jones and
her
the Staff of
struggle
Kings.
in every step
Especially
of her
because
journey.
it's just so like
We want
the
player to
gameplay would
always
be so
feel like
dated
they
now.
Just scraped through, just survived it.
Like it's
Mel
like the
knows
only
Senua better than
time I
anyone,
can
better
think
than
of that
I
a
do.
game
Her
was
instincts are
officially
amazing,
released
and
many years
she
after
really
having been
doesn't need
canceled
much help from
was Star
On
Fox
stage,
2.
our main focus is storytelling. So I get
Which
to
that
watch
game
the
was, like,
actors and see all the
finished, and they
beautiful
just didn't
expressions on their
release it.
faces.
But for
And
them
then I have
to
to wait a little while,
invest
and then I get to see
resources
that all
in
again,
Staff of
in-game,
Kings
in
to make it,
costume,
unfortunately,
on location,
I don't
everything.
think,
It's a great experience,
something
a
we
great
can hope for.
process.
Disney never
Every discipline
really
in the
said
studio
anything
is
was
unified
canon
in
in the
achieving
Indiana
a
Jones
deep level of
franchise and outside of the
immersion
movies,
to
at
help
least I'm not
suspend
aware
your
of. Yeah, that's
disbelief
true. Nothing
and
they
pull you
haven't
into Senua's story.
They haven't clarified.
We
that
were
yet.
lucky enough
Definitely
to
the movies
do
are
a few
canon,
reference gathering
and I think
trips in
that
Iceland.
young Indiana
You have
Jones,
to be there. The sense of
the
scale,
home
everything is
video release
incredible.
versions, which is the Adventures of
And
Young
you see a
Indiana
scene,
Jones.
or
I
you
think
see a
those are
small
considered
section of the
canon,
game, and you're
but
like,
not
yeah,
like the George
that
Hall
works,
bookends.
That's amazing.
I don't think any like
Senua
I
experiences
think
reality
to me,
differently.
like, you know, the video
And
games and the
apart of
comics
this,
and all those things, like
manifesting the
they
voices he hears.
are canon to me, but from Disney's
These
perspective,
voices come to life
even though
through
they're
binaural
not
audio,
defining
which
it because they don't
provides
want
a good
to, I
representation
don't know,
of
maybe
this
you
type
value
of auditory
those,
hallucinations. As we
but they
focus on
reserve the
immersion,
right to
binaural
ignore
audio
anything
is
that they
perfect
want to
for this
ignore,
because
probably.
through headphones,
Just like
you
in this most recent
surround
Indiana
yourself
Jones
in a
5,
three-dimensional
which
space.
to me
in the first game, we
slightly
only played the voices that Senua listens in her head.
ignores
in this game,
the existing
through special audio
work, which
technology
was Indiana Jones and the
some extra
Spirit of
little
Destiny.
things within the game. There is music that is binaural.
Anyways, let's
Every
see.
single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is specialized
captive.
around you, and it's a very beautiful
Trolling
experience.
us, yep. Better a small dedicated fan base than a large toxic one. Yeah, that's true.
Music is a strange
Well, unfortunately,
language
I
in the sense that it
have
speaks
had
to
a
our
few
emotions fast and
not
deep.
so
It's not only
great
about
encounters
quality,
with a few
it's about
people, but
personality. So when you listen to
yeah, for the most
Hellblade,
part, Indiana
you know
Jones
it's Hellblade.
fan base is pretty good. There's some good people out there.
On the music, we are working with Hylum, which for
Hey,
me is a
Trillo,
personal
what's up, buddy?
privilege because I really admire them. We feel their craft.
Yeah, it's
their
canon
depth,
for
their
now.
meaning in the
That's a good way of
music.
putting it.
It really connects with our game and elevates it to something really special. We are also working with a heavy
Let's
metal
see.
singer,
What
throat
did you think
singers,
about
and our
in
very own
Indiana
purists.
Jones in
They
the
sing
Treasure
so
of the
beautiful,
Aztecs?
and
Oh yeah, I loved
we
it,
add that
dude.
binaural touch
It was
of
really
music.
cool.
So this
I had
creates a very immersive
Kevin
and a
Croxton
very
on my
special
channel,
unique
and I interviewed
experience.
him, and we talked about the movie. And I just think he did a wonderful job. Yeah, he has
Our
good work.
mission here at Ninja Theory
I looked
is
at their
to
James Bond
craft
video as
life-changing
well. It's
art
really
with
fun, and they have
game-changing
George
tech.
Lazenby in
That's
it.
our aim in Senua
And
Saga.
they did one on
Hellblade
Batman,
2
which
to
was
not
pretty fun
only
as well.
see where Senua goes
yeah,
next,
it's really
to deliver
cool
something
projects
really
that he's
meaningful
doing out
for our
there. And with the
My hope
Indiana
is that
Jones
they will
project,
really
which is
connect
Indiana
to
Jones
Senua
and
as
the
a
Treasure of the
character,
Aztecs.
and even if they can't really relate to what she's going
obviously,
through,
like
maybe they
I'm
know someone that
super
relates to that
excited, and
character,
I
and
really
they can
enjoyed
then
it
understand that
because
person
of
better.
it's Indiana Jones,
Well,
and
I don't want to
it's
sound
just so
cheesy,
charming the way they
but
do
in a
it,
way, I'm
and
Senua,
he has these
right?
kids starring
She
in it.
exists and
It's
doesn't.
just
It
really
exists
interesting,
through all of our work,
and like
through every ninja. So
shockingly
we
high
all are
production
Senua,
value. You
and
know, high production
we
value.
are creating this character that grows and grows and grows and
Let's see.
grows and keep growing and keep
Sonny
changing.
says, I uploaded a new
So
video of Young
that
Indiana
makes it
Jones
real.
soundtrack, Volume 6, which
I'm
is
so
Trenches
proud
of
of
Hell,
the
says
love,
Sonny Brown.
care, and passion
Good.
our team here at Ninja Theory are
Yeah,
putting into Senua Saga Hellblade 2. Our hope is
the
to not
Young
only
Indiana
create a
Jones
game that is
soundtracks
great
are
to
actually
play,
really
but to
good.
craft an
There's like some
experience
great
that leaves
stuff
you
in there.
thinking and
You
feeling.
know, you guys
From
know
our
I did
combat
some
gameplay through to
re-edits
our
of
action
some of the
set
Young
pieces,
Indiana Jones
from our
adventures,
cinematic
and I
scenes
added
to
some
our
music
puzzle
by John
solving.
Williams. But I
Everything
tried to
is
keep a lot
crafted
of
in
the
service of
original
Senua's
music
journey,
in there,
a
because there
journey
is
that
a
you
lot
can
of great
embark
stuff.
on May 21st.
Joseph said, I actually got to help Croxton film some of that movie. It was really fun to film inside caves and stuff. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I bet that was really cool to see, to take part in. All right, let's get confirmation that Indy's last. Oh, what the hell? What is this? Oh, there's a bonus. There's a bonus game. Okay. Man, so we might be waiting even longer for Indiana Jones now. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I can play Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb for 5 minutes in that case. Because there's no... I feel like this is going to be a long wait. And I'm going to pull up the... Let me see. Looks like it's Secret of Mana type of thing. Yeah, Secret of Mana. It's kind of cool. I think, you know, if you're a point-and-click adventure fan, like fans of Fate of Atlantis, it might be kind of visually compelling. I don't know much about that series, to be honest. I've just heard of it, Secrets of Mana. But let's play a little bit of something. There's no beating the Hong Kong level, or the Istanbul level, I mean. Although Hong Kong's good. Okay, let's do this one. This is a good action-packed level. Sorry, I temporarily can't see the chat, so I can't see if you guys are saying anything. Just because I'm trying to keep an eye on the Bethesda live stream right now. Oh. Ow. Haha, he killed him with his own star. Going quite nicely. Oh, not that. Like this bit where we see Mei Ying fighting here. The parts where you get to fight alongside her are some of my favorite parts in the game. I wish we could, you know, have a little more stuff like that in this game, just to mix it up. I thought that it somehow became moddable this game. I don't know. Let me see, Square Enix. Is this still the bonus one, or did they move to the fourth one? I don't think I saw it change. Oh, I think. Oh, I see. This is so they're showing like a 3D version of Secret of Mana, I guess. Should be okay time-wise. All right, so this level's basically done. So let me jump back over here, just in case it's Indiana Jones next. Which I predict that they're putting indie last. I don't want to miss it just in case.
聖剣伝説シリーズとして初めて Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナは今後も様々な情報をお届けしていきますのでぜひご期待ください。この夏この忘れられない冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただける日が今から待ちきれません。
I would love to see John Williams do the music for the game, but I don't think that's happening. It would take something special for him to come out of retirement. Yep, Indy's last. Alright. So let's... Oops. Alright, so let's just play 2-3 minutes of something here. Oh, I think I know what to play. It's almost time. Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, let's do this one. Ooh, fun map. So I might not have time for the whole level. Let's see. Let's see if I run through to the best part if I can. Oh, not like that. Ah, what am I doing? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, you know what? I'm not even gonna mess with it right now. Because I seem to not be able to do my jumps at this moment. So let's just keep an eye on the stream here. Hopefully we're nice and live.
And not just ours.
Alright.
And finally,
pull up our
we knew that
chat
for players to
again.
feel the impact of their decisions, they would need to see their choices
Almost time, my
reflected in the
friends.
game world itself, not just through
So
numbers
close
on a
yet
menu.
so far, says the
One of the first
Tin
differences you'll see
Candalorian.
when you dive into Ara is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life.
I
An
hope they will
intuitive,
reference
authentic,
Expanded
and immersive
Adventures to
space,
canonize
a
them.
blank
Yeah,
canvas
that
for
would be
players
cool.
to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just
Alright,
a map.
apparently-
It reflects the choices players make over the course
Apparently
of the game.
it
They can see everything
people are
from the
saying, "Here we
settling of the
go,"
wilderness
so-
to cultural influence on
Unless
architecture
somehow my
over
internet
time,
is
to the
indeed behind a
thousands
little
of
bit,
citizens living their lives
but we
and
should be
reacting
very
to
close.
the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the
As
world,
long as they don't,
leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision
give
of
us
Ara
another
is our
surprise
philosophy of rule
game.
how you want to rule. And no feature better exemplifies this than the prestige system.
Oh, what's
To win a
this?
game
Is
of
this
Ara,
Civilization?
players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important
It
nation
looks a
the
lot like
world has ever known.
Civilization. Dude, I used to
This is
love
measured by
Civilization.
prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be.
I don't think
Do they want to
Civilization was
pursue
one of the
great works
games,
of
so
arts
this
and
must be
culture?
like, you know,
Military might,
a similar work.
scientific advancement. The choice is
Ooh,
theirs.
Mecha Warrior Future
In Ara,
Age.
there
Okay.
are no set
That's pretty
victory
cool.
conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize on those goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally, when I play Ara,
Well,
I
we
like
don't
to
have
build
the indie
triumphs.
game yet, the
Triumphs are
title
our
yet,
collection of
but
incredible
the
monuments
rumor
of
is that it's
architectural
Indiana
achievements from
Jones
throughout
and the
human
Great
history.
Circle.
Like the Great Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to
Like the
build,
Great Pyramid
but
of
worth
Giza.
it, giving huge prestige bonuses and game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of Aura that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre.
Yeah, the title, I suppose it is a little bit weak. I'm thinking about maybe, like, you know, what's the meaning of the title, and maybe it's some sort of like a, you know, a very simple ancient idea. Like maybe the Great Circle is Earth, and it's like
Crafting plays out in
you know,
Aura at
an
a national
ancient
scale, with players honing
tribe,
and
like,
combining
has
the natural resources they
like a,
harvest
I don't know,
into
like
all
a
manner of goods and components. Those are the foundation for everything, from international
just some
trade
sort of
to
ancient
improving their cities and
beliefs
citizens'
and stuff like
lives,
that coming
and
in
even
that could make it
manufacturing the weapons
give it an
necessary to
interesting
draft military
perspective.
units. The crafting system
I'm
in
not,
Aura
not
encourages
sure yet.
thoughtful, advanced planning. It
How I
rewards
feel about it.
players
But
who can
you know,
see the
my initial
strategic
reaction
outcome
is
of
kind of
all their
like,
collective decisions,
it's not a great
and
title,
not just
but
the individual ones.
I'm proud
if
of the
there's a
work that's
good
gone into
meaning
our
behind it,
simultaneous
there's a
turn
strong
system.
meaning, then
Many strategy games have players alternate taking turns and reacting to their opponent's moves. In Aura, all players' actions are resolved at the same time. This rewards players' ability
Aura,
to
I guess
navigate
that's the name of this
uncertainty,
game right here
to
that they're
predict
showing.
and strategically plan for a variety of scenarios in the moment.
yeah, I
This
used to
system
play
makes
the
Aura just
Civilization
feel
games a
more
lot,
real.
so this one is
In a
actually
typical
sort of
strategy
interesting
game,
to me.
Once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time. With
I
simultaneous
mean, all the
turns,
games they
generally
showed today
speaking, those
look pretty
times are
cool.
very low. You
I
get
just,
to keep
you know,
playing the game
I'm
and
here for
stay
Indiana
engaged
Jones.
rather than having those periods of downtime where you're not doing anything.
It's not easy sifting through all of history and picking what to include. For Aura, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders. Leaders are so often seen as military
For anyone who
personnel
has
or
studied
prominent government
semantics
figures.
or
But leaders come in
possibly
so
the
many
stone
different
circles in
forms.
South
They're
Africa,
thought
the title
leaders,
is epic.
Scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Okay.
Each
yeah,
leader
so
in
I,
Aura has a number
with
of
that
special abilities
context,
determined
I
by their
think
personality
it could be
traits, as well as
maybe a
powerful
really
and
good
unique
title,
leader
huh?
trait, informed by their contributions to world history.
Could
With
be
a
a winner.
diverse global roster, we know players will find
Indiana
leaders that they
Jones
will
and the
want to play.
Yeah.
And
I
even a
think,
few that may
if it has-
surprise
if
them
it's,
with
like,
how fun it
meaningful-
is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
I think it could be a good
For
title.
us at Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really understand
I mean,
what
it's
you're
not
making.
it's
It
not
gives
Temple
us
of
that
Doom
priceless
or Raiders of the
perspective
Lost
from
Ark
people
in
we're
terms
making
of
Aura
great
for.
titles. But
You.
Building the game alongside real players has given us that critical player feedback.
Indiana
In the
Jones
end,
and the
we
Circle
believe
of
this makes
Greatness.
for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
I don't care
One
if
of
the
my favorite
graphics are
examples
Emperor's
is when
2.
we
Make
first
it a great
introduced the
long
concept
story
of
with some
dangerous
open world
wildlife
action.
to the game. It turns out, in our
That's
first
what good
iteration,
indie
it was maybe a
animation
little
says.
bit too aggressive or disruptive. We
Chuck
knew we
says,
should
I'm a
probably
fan of
make
the
a change
title
when
and
one of our
sounds like a good
insiders made
title.
forum post
And
about
I hope it's a
just
great game
cougars,
and meaning about the title for the new
cougars.
game.
Someone get these feline demons away from me. I'm happy to report,
Is it too
based
much
on
to
more
ask
recent
to
feedback,
want
that I think
the
we ended
game
up
to
in
be
a
as good
good
as
place
Emperor's
with the overall
No, I
threat
don't think
level
it's
of
too much to
mountain
ask. I
lions
want
to a
that
player's
also.
citizenry.
Hopefully that and better.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience.
My
like
expectations,
no
honestly,
And
are,
we're so
are
excited
really
that we can
high.
finally
Ever
see the
since the
finish
first announcement
We can't
that
wait for
Todd
players to
Howard
get
was
their hands on the
involved
game
and
later this
Bethesda
year.
and Machine
But the
Games,
launch of Aura is only the beginning.
that
We're
this
going to
is like
maintain
a
our insider program
lifelong
after the
like
release
bucket
date
list
and
item
continue
for
to
Todd
listen to
Howard to
players
make this
and support
game,
the
that
game
he
into
had
the
this
future.
he pitched this
On
game like
behalf of
15
everyone
years
at
ago.
Oxide Games, thank you
I'm
for
very
joining us
excited.
today. We can't
Man,
wait for
this
you to
has
play
been a really
Aura
long
and
video, but
create
it
your
looks
own
like
history.
it's winding down now. All right. Here we go, my friends. Hopefully this is it. Yeah, let's do it! Indiana Jones! Okay, this is behind the scenes stuff. There's the look at the map. We
Hej
can
och
look at that
välkommen
later.
till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones.
It's an unfortunate name.
Since
But
the
we love
first
you.
film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented
wrong
the
title, but
ultimate
that's okay.
adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises in pop culture. In this game, you aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones. When Todd Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
I've wanted to make an Indiana Jones game forever. I'd had this idea for what it would be like and the story, what Indy was going after, what period of his life it was in, what kind of arc he was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
Thank you, Todd!
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones.
Oh, the Nazis are back!
While you were playing your pointless game,
it's like Fowler.
I was playing you.
Ooh.
You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning.
Great moment for the villain.
Instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sands
facial work
of Africa.
The sands of Africa. Oh. Ooh, that's Rome. Oh, Lucasfilm Games. Yes, Indy. Oh, look at this. First person. First person doing traps and stuff.
History. Just different ways to interpret the past.
It's all first person so far.
Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts.
First person Indiana Jones game.
Scattered and buried.
The
Just waiting to be found.
It's not Harrison Ford, but
can't just run away from your
Marcus! Marcus! Yes! Yes!
Watch me.
Oh, yes! Yes! First person Indiana Jones action!
History.
Looks great.
Mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle.
Oh! Yes! The gameplay's great.
Guys before. Trust me.
Woo!
It ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Indy looks great. Oh. Oh, that's a Japanese plane, right?
Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Chukulimani. The Great Circle.
Nice.
You have any idea how old that was?
Wow! I love it, you guys.
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people.
This is up my alley. I love first
has their own
person.
indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years. He's a brilliant archaeologist, he's a charismatic everyman, he's passionate and determined. And for us, he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes, letting you see and feel what he sees and feels. For us at Machine Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples, or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fistfight. All of these moments are much more intense in first person. But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat and the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Indiana Jones
It's exactly what I was
Circle
saying.
Is set between
Hybrid.
Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
37.
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum.
Yes, brilliant.
The mysterious giant of a man makes off with what seems to be a historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Who the hell are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
On next plane to Rome, stop. Need help, stop. Meet me in Vatican, stop. Indy.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Good.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun, and to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage.
Oh, yes,
or
I
using
love
the
sneaking
tools
around
at your
like
disposal,
this.
like the whip.
Oh,
It's
dude,
an
look at
amazing
this!
global adventure with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music.
Yes.
John Williams is the original composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
Yeah, that's correct. It sounds like indie music. Yep.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style.
Perfect.
We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help
Saying
us
all the
bridge
right
the gap.
things.
We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure.
Okay.
She's been tracking a lead for some time, and now she's
look at
found
this
an ally
concept
in
art.
this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, yeah, we saw it earlier. That's right.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Fine. What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our villains and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man.
Nice.
He's obsessed with the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both
Kinda
brilliant
reminds me a
people,
lot of Voller,
compelled
but
by the
maybe
passions
better.
and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under Indy's skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure first. But in every indie adventure, there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and
Oh, yeah,
we've
I
ended
know
up
this
with
guy.
this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head. And when you can't use your wits, you got Indie's most iconic tool. Just like you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purposed as possible. We want it integrated into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction.
Oh.
And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat. Everything you'd expect
Nice.
from Indie's whip. And hopefully
Very-
a little bit more.
Very creative and robust.
Puzzles are a key feature in our game. The spirit of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones. Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
Saying all the
One
right
thing I
things.
love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
Sounds like a great game to replay over and over.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh. That's exciting.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Machine Games is known for creating these roller coaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones
We're gonna watch all of
franchise
this
and
over
create
again
such an
after
authentic
this is
experience
over.
while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very
I
familiar
can't
with the
even believe,
franchise
like,
or not.
this is
Because
real.
at the heart of Indiana Jones is an
getting a
incredible
new Indiana
adventure,
Jones
and
adventure.
I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year.
Yes!
And we cannot wait.
Oh,
to hear
look
more
at
soon.
Howard! The game's coming out this year, 2024, like we said. Woo! Yes! This is awesome. So the Great Circle is... There's a circle, imaginary circle around Earth, and there are a bunch of like temples and artifacts and things like that there. So it's a very ancient mystery. Something that, I mean, like, it reminds me of, like, you know, aliens from, like, the theory of, like, how the even in Crystal Skull, how they use that the aliens have collected artifacts from all over. But I don't think they would reuse the aliens' idea. So it's something else. I'm really interested to see how
Our mission here at Ninja
how it all
Theory is
unfolds.
to
Like,
craft
what's the
life-changing
secret of all
art with
this?
game-changing tech.
Oh man.
Core to the vision of Aura is our philosophy of rule how you want to
So
rule.
alright, so that's
Matic,
done.
every man.
Supportive of everything that we want to do with the game.
great Todd Howard,
It's been a long
ladies and
time.
gentlemen.
I've been a fan
Let
of
me know
this
what you
my
guys are
whole
thinking
life,
down below.
and I
I'm
couldn't be
gonna
more
rewatch this
excited
whole
to
thing
show
here.
you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
Let me tell you what you are missing,
This is a great
Dr.
intro.
Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was
They're careful not to have any swastikas, I notice here.
You're wondering if
But this villain is great. Like, this is definitely, to me, he seems like he's a more well thought out villain than Jürgen Voller was.
in the sense of Africa.
You know, the glasses, everything reminds me a lot of that, but. Yeah, no choice for third person, looks like it's specifically first person.
Myths.
History. Just different
Man,
ways
look
to
at all
interpret
these
the
great things
past.
here. You may want to look at a picture of that. Yeah, let's see.
Is to history.
Look at all these beautiful things. I'd love to see, like, you see, like, there are certain boxes that just remind me of, you know, they're very Indiana Jones, like kind of the design of the Grail or the Ark of the Covenant a little bit. I would love to see references like the statue from
History.
Fate of Atlantis. Yeah, like this kind of looks like the Ark a little bit. Good stuff.
Just different ways to interpret the past.
Let's see what she's holding here. This is obviously something kind of important. Nice. This is like maybe like a Southeast Asian statue. Maybe this is what leads them to the Himalayas.
Ways to interpret the past.
And this is the guy who breaks into the museum, steals something that is apparently not super important.
Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried.
Wow, this is great. It looks so good.
Just waiting.
I love that. That's pretty cool. Ship machinery.
Can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Marcus is back!
Watch me. Throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle. I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Oh, it's so beautiful. I just keep watching it. Man. Whew. Jump in the planes.
Patron of the fallen angels.
Alright, let's
These
just
great
go through one more time. So this is kind of gross.
mankind has built
But yeah,
sites
it
of
feels very much
great-
like Indiana Jones. This is a great little temple here. Somewhere maybe it's South America. Oh, and you know what? Something like I really like about the story is that it gives the chance for Indy to go all over the world. Because usually, like, you know, you need to... Because it's fun that, like, Raiders of the Lost Ark, you have an opening scene in South America, and then you have most of the rest of the story taking place in Egypt and the Mediterranean. And in a lot of these Indiana Jones adventures, it's like, you know, these are two separate, like, parts of the world that didn't mix for, you know, thousands of years. So it's like, how do you come up with a story that can see Indy visit these different places around the world? And this sounds like a pretty interesting story to do it. But yeah, looking forward to learning about it.
Line through these ancient sites.
Oh, look at this. This is the Sphinx. This is Egypt. So we got Vatican, we got Egypt, maybe South America and Himalayas.
Around the globe. You get a perfectly aligned.
Let's see, they're in some sort of... Okay, so look at this Nazi insignia here. They seem to be in some sort of a Nazi bunker, it looks like. And this is... I'm guessing this is the same scene of the treasure room they were in earlier. So maybe it's some sort of like a Nazi cache of artifacts.
Circle.
This is a cool shot here. So if you liked the opening scene of Dial of Destiny, that Indiana Jones is here. A slightly digital but young Harrison Ford. Oh, and this is awesome. I love stuff like this. Whew. Sold. Got a Zeppelin. Got a great, you know, like a, I don't know what you call it, tower thing to climb here. Yeah, that'll be cool to climb. Yes! Look at all the swinging and stuff. This looks like the Egypt level. This is a great gameplay. He swings in and it switches to first person. He uses his whip and his
I've had run-ins with these guys before.
fists and gun to
Trust
fight.
me.
Alright, let me see. This is probably the Vatican
run-ins
level. It
with
looks like you're
these guys
underneath the, like we saw there was a map of subterranean Vatican, so that's what this is. Looks like.
Trust me. It ain't a walk in the park.
And this is the
Guys before.
the jungle. It might not be South America. It might be Southeast Asia. Judging, like you see the statue on the right there, kind of giving you more Southeast Asia vibes.
Trust me. It ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Wow, look at this. This is great. This is cool. I love this German guy here. Boom! That's a great punch. And this is really cool too. Now, where is this? This looks like a war-torn... Oh, I see some Japanese writing there. So it looks like, well, I don't know. It might be... It might not be in I don't know if that's Japanese writing or if it's Chinese or Korean. But maybe somebody can let me know what type of writing that is down there. So pull the chat back up. So yeah, that writing down in the corner there, is that Japanese? Is that Chinese? Let me know. I'm assuming that we're in Japan. No, but it would make more sense if we're in like China, right? Because this was in an area where Japan was expanding and had been in China in a war since 1933. Excuse me. So it would make sense if this is in China, but Japanese is attacking. And this is the first time in a I mean, this is the biggest Indiana Jones product to feature Japanese enemies ever. You remember in there was a comic in the 90s, Thunder in the Orient, where the Japanese were the villains. And here it seems like the Japanese are at least involved in this segment, because you are shooting at a Japanese plane. We saw the insignias on it on the wings here, and he jumps from one to the other. Man, beautiful scenes, great environments. He comes and he jumps from one plane to the other. Wonderful.
Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the...
Sounds like Ford.
Magni. The Great Circle.
I mean, sounds as good as can be done. Okay, this is like an Italian-looking guy. So this is in the Vatican, then.
You have any idea how old that was?
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people. He's a brilliant archaeologist.
At some point they say what the countries are.
He's passionate and determined.
See, my friend
and
Indy
for
says
us,
Japanese.
he's
I think
synonymous
maybe I can't
with
really
adventure.
tell.
Now we have the opportunity
excited.
to tell a
Reminds me of the
new
German
Indiana
mechanic from
Jones
the first one,
story
yeah.
for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about
Steam
putting
page
you
is
in
up.
Indy's shoes, letting
And
you
what is the
see and
official
feel
cover
what
art
he
for the
sees and
game?
feels.
Oh, really?
For us,
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that artwork there. Oh, dude. Ooh, we got more good stuff to look at. Yes. All right. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Wow, what a great cover. Wow, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, this right here, I can see that's definitely Southeast Asia looking right there. Okay, uncover one of history's greatest mysteries in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. A first-person single-player adventure set between the events of Raiders and Last Crusade. The year is 1937. Sinister forces are scouring the globe for the secret to an ancient power connected to the Great Circle, and only one person can stop them. Indiana Jones, trademark. You'll become the legendary archaeologist in this cinematic action-adventure game from Machine Games, an award-winning studio behind the recent Wolfenstein games, and the executive producer is Todd Howard, Hall of Fame great designer. Okay, there's a good look at Indy there. That's a great Harrison Ford type of smile. You are Indiana Jones. Live the adventure as Indy in a thrilling story full of exploration, immersive action, and intriguing puzzles. As the brilliant archaeologist famed for his keen intellect, cunning resourcefulness, and trademark humor, you will travel the world in a race against enemy forces to discover the secrets to one of the greatest mysteries of all time. Here we go. Travel from the halls of Marshall College to the heart of the Vatican, the pyramids of Egypt, the sunken temples of Sukhothai. Okay. So this place is a real location, Sukhothai, in Thailand. All right, so it looks like we're going to modern day Thailand. Oh yeah, this looks like a lot like what we saw on the cover there. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of that. Okay. And beyond. When a break-in in the dead of night ends in a confrontation with a mysterious colossal man, you must set out to discover the world-shattering secret behind the theft of a seemingly unimportant artifact. Forging new alliances and facing former enemies, you'll engage with intriguing characters, use guile and wits to solve ancient riddles, and survive intense set pieces. Oh, they're saying all the right stuff. Music to my ears. I like that it's like a theft of a seemingly unimportant artifact. That it plants some good seeds of mystery. Whew, this looks great. Man, I feel like I'm watching like a cutscene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like it looks right out of that movie. Back in Egypt, baby. Indy's trademark whip remains at the heart of the gear and can be used to distract, disarm, and attack enemies. But the whip isn't just a weapon, it's Indy's most valuable tool for navigating the environment. Swing over unsuspecting patrols and scale walls as you make your way through a striking world. Combine stealth, infiltration, melee combat, and gunplay to combat the enemy threat and unravel the mystery. Yes! I'm very excited about that. I love games like... One of my favorite types of games is like Dishonored and Deathloop, where you have... like a kind of big open world, and there's a lot of gameplay options, and like they have an ability like Blink where you kind of teleport somewhere, but just any way that gives you like a unique means of getting around the level. So here it seems like you're going to use your whip a lot, and it can be used in combination with the stealth gameplay and sneaking around and going up into the rafters and stuff, which looks great. So all this jungle stuff is Thailand, which I'm really excited about that. That's a part of the world that Indy has never really traveled to in adult Indiana Jones. Of course, there was a young Indiana Jones movie, Treasure of the Peacock's Eye, where he goes to, well, I guess actually it was India, but, you know, kind of had those visuals. the spirit of discovery. Venture through a dynamic mix of linear, narrative-driven gameplay and open-area maps. Indulge your inner explorer and unearth a world of fascinating secrets, deadly traps, and fiendish puzzles, where anything could potentially hide the next piece of the mystery. Or snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Alright. This is I think I've read a lot of this stuff already. Yeah. Yeah, this is all stuff I read. Man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, this is going to be so good, you guys. Alright, where's the...
The machine games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting, and interactive world. Key, making each action feel like your own.
This is great. I love this stuff.
We believe to bring you into the rich, exciting, and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close
like
and personal to the adventure
totally.
is key, making each
like
action
have
feel
a
like
torch,
your own.
Vermin.
Whether it's
Beautiful
cracking your
environment.
whip,
He uses his whip, and the
solving
whip is like
puzzles in ancient
different
temples,
each time you use
or
it.
seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fist
See
fight.
your knuckles go bloody? That's a
all
really
of
cool
these
thing. This is like perfect. This environment right here. This is exactly what I like hoped for, is to have like a Raiders of the Lost Ark-esque environment to run around in, and here it is, first person. Man.
Moments are much more intense
And your
in
knuckles go
first
bloody.
person.
That's so cool.
But we still want you to have those
so
moments.
awesome, guys.
Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat and the whip.
Great shot right here. Let's get the captions out of the way. Yeah, this is the shot we saw from like the thumbnail of the announcement video here.
And so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle
That
is set between
this Rome section
metal
and
traversal.
seeing him in third person.
We pull the camera back for a
It gets
third-person
my
view.
Assassin's Creed.
Indiana Jones and the Great
Alarm going
Circle
off, I
is
guess I
set
should
between
say.
Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum.
You're gonna get
The
like
mysterious
a fight
giant
in
of a
Marshall
man makes
College.
off with what
That's pretty
seems to
cool.
be a historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's
Like, the
curiosity.
story seems good. Like, it's a
Following the
well
trail,
thought out,
Indiana
interesting
heads to
story.
the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen,
Vatican.
and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
Oh, great
On
map
next
scene.
plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in...
Maybe.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican.
My friend, Vatican not safe. We will wait for you at village steps. Subtlety is a virtue. Antonio. Now, initially when I saw this, I thought Antonio Banderas, but it's his character was named whatever. I don't even remember what his character's name was, but it was not Antonio. So, but that would have been cool to see him, a young version of the Antonio Banderas character, pop back up at some point.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the
You
situation.
know what? This part reminds me a little bit of one of the videos I made recently, which was Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, where Indy goes to Sicily and he's in like an old like summer palace. And like
It wouldn't be
pours
Indy
the wine
if
here.
he wasn't
It brought me
using
back
his
to
wits
that
to
big
get
time.
through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think.
Oh, that's kind of cool. The designs and stuff there, and this looks like the Shankar is done slightly. Kind of like playing chess.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun, and to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies.
I love this moment right here where you see, even though like you're in first person and you don't see Indy a lot, but then you have moments like this and you see your own iconic silhouette of Indiana Jones, unmistakable.
Get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage.
Like I said, I love stuff like this when you're like
using the tools
up
at your
above,
disposal,
just like in Dishonored. Or
it's an amazing global adventure.
And this is a
the tools at your disposal, like
using the whip to climb onto a zeppelin here at great height. I'm not sure if this is. This must be the Vatican part, I guess.
It's an
sure.
Amazing.
Because we saw nighttime stuff for Vatican, so
global.
maybe. Let me see.
Or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing global adventure with action propelling you through your journey.
We have
amazing global adventure
It's
with
like something collapses.
Propelling you through.
There's a tank
your
that
journey.
falls down.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Whew. Absolutely. Oh, there's Indy down there, right in front of the wall. Oh my god, that is beautiful. You're gonna be able to explore that.
Your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
Sukhothai, Egypt, Himalayas, Vatican, and of course Marshall College. So maybe no South America.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music. John Williams is the original composer for the Indy films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams'
As I
essence
said, the
with his
music
score
sounds
for The
great.
Great Circle.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure. She's been tracking a lead for some time, and now she's found an ally.
This is interesting here because we saw a scene taking place here, and it was Gina, but she was in these clothes right here.
She's been tracking a lead for some.
But then here we have this picture, and they're talking about Gina, but the woman that we see is wearing a nun outfit, so maybe she's wearing a disguise here. But let's just savor this this artwork really quick. This is really beautiful. Look at all this stuff, man. It's a treasure trove. Very cool.
Some time, and now
Don't
she's
see
found
any
an ally
references,
in this
though.
determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined.
Okay, this looks like the, the Japanese or. Okay, this is a good idea. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a screenshot, and I'm going to run it through. Yeah, I think it's this one right here. All right, so I think this should work. Create from clipboard. So we're going to actually this is never going to work. But let's just try it. File. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, let's see if it's able to detect. It's probably not. It's too cluttered, yeah. It's definitely not Russian. Ah, it is Chinese. Okay, so when I did Chinese, it recognized a few of the words here. So it looks like this scene is taking place in China. So let me just write these all down. So we got Sukhothai, we got China, we got Vatican. My spelling wasn't so good there. We got Egypt and Marshall College. Oh, and the Himalayas. Okay, so the China segment is probably going to be related to the Himalayas segment, I guess, I imagine. But potentially 6 different places here we're looking at right now. Oh, man, this is a great picture. Oh, so many
Twine, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Fine. What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our villains and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant people, compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under Indy's skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of
Gordy Hop. Yeah, I remember they mentioned that.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure
yeah, I'm interested
first.
to know more
but in
about
every Indy
Project 007
adventure,
also.
there are always
You guys
those
know
moments
that.
where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head. And when you can't use your wits,
I didn't realize
you got Indy's most iconic
he hits
tool.
the guy's
Just like you see in the
crotch from
movies,
behind.
one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purposed as possible. We want it integrated into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment.
Yes!
You can use it as a distraction.
Oh my God, I love this.
And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat. Everything you'd expect from Indy's whip. And hopefully a little bit more.
A
Puzzles are a
robust
key
combat
feature in our
system
game.
is
The
awesome.
spirit
That's
of
exactly
discovery
what we
is
want.
so important to
And it
Indiana
seems like the
Jones.
whip is gonna be
Obviously, there are a
maybe
handful of
used even
puzzles on
better
the main
than it
path,
was in Emperor's
but
Tomb.
a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with the traps.
I mean, don't have a ton to say aside from what we see. Obviously, in Indy, in like some sort of a sand trap here. Great environment. Ooh, really cool environment here. This reminds me of the a scene from Cylon in Emperor's Tomb, the one where the guardians like shoot some things if you make sound.
All secrets.
They're hanging from the roof. Hard to say if this is... I mean, these kind of look like crosses here, right? So this could be the Vatican, or it could be the Sukotai.
And hidden puzzles that blend right.
This is probably Sukotai. Yeah, this is awesome.
Right in with their surroundings.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
I love just like the wonder in his eyes and the sense of like, you know, awe. Like they really captured it. Just the tone, and they captured like the Harrison Fordness of Indiana Jones. Oh, dude, that's Harrison Ford, man. Like, look at that. Oh, that's Indiana Jones.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And he's wearing the satchel on the outside again, looks like.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Except for Todd Howard
Machine
stealing
Games
the
is
idol,
known for creating these roller coaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes our very familiar adventure, and so very excited, and we cannot wait to share more soon.
Marcus is back! This is all stuff we've seen already. Oh, this is a shot I haven't seen before. Man, that German officer here looks really good. Man, Marcus! All the character models look really good. Spider looks great. Look at this guy. Looks like real. I missed it again. Yeah, that's definitely the Himalayas. Not really much going on here. Man. Indiana Jones, The Great Circle 2024. So, sorry, I just want to stop it on space. There we go. Yes, you guys! Oh, man. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying. You guys, obviously, I haven't been looking at my chat, but yeah, I can see everyone's very excited about this. I would love if the developers put an indie quotient rating, just like Fate of Atlantis. That's a cool idea. Yeah, I'd be down for a throwback. I mean, Todd Howard was like, I imagine Todd Howard played Fate of Atlantis, so he should be familiar with it. I mean, that was the dialogue options and stuff. That's the type of thing. We didn't see dialogue options in this gameplay they showed today, but they did say that you'll feel like Indiana Jones. That you'll, you use your wits and your guile and things. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we find that dialogue options are a thing. Let's see. Yeah, my friend Indy says the big guy reminds me of the German mechanic from from Raiders. Definitely, yeah. And then there's the guy, the creepy guy in the museum. He also could be a great menacing fight. Kind of reminds me of the Greater Good, the NARP guy from Hot Fuzz a little bit. All right, I'm excited for Indiana Jones: The Great Circle. My friend Indy says Japanese. Yeah, Ethan says it could be Japanese occupied China. Yeah. Oh yeah, like in Temple of Doom they say Japanese bomb Shanghai. Yeah. But this is 1937, so it's after Temple of Doom. Is that the same vase from Last Crusade that Henry's? That's funny. I don't know if that is the same vase. Let's see. I remember this Japanese villain, Hajime Yamada, from the Army of the Dead novels. Oh, okay, yeah. I never read that one. I don't read books very much, unfortunately. I love visual stuff, so that's why I'm more into like comics or games or movies. Let's see. Word seems like he doesn't like that this is first person, but I'm excited about it. Definitely. Like I said, like first person is my preferred thing. And I was wondering about this because, you know, Todd Howard's games and the Machine games, Wolfenstein games are all first person. So it was kind of like, you know, it seems like these people working on it, they usually do first person. But would it work for Indiana Jones? And man, we saw the way that the whip works in first person and all of its uses and stuff. Just looks like a really smart system. So I'm really excited about it. But I can understand, you know, obviously some people would prefer to see, because you do want to see Indiana Jones. So I'm glad they have like a hybrid system. I mean, I'm on board. Like, my favorite genre, I would say, is first person. So I'm very much on board with this. Bryant, yeah, the Indiana Jones Nerd Discord, it got taken down. The Fizzy was the guy who was managing that. And there were a bunch of, like, spammers and stuff, and so he decided to close it. And I was asking him if he can reopen it, and I think he said that he's going to, but hasn't got around to it yet. But yeah, it should, the Discord, hopefully Discord will be back soon. Sorry about that, we don't have it up right now. In the meantime, I would definitely recommend the Indiana Jones Facebook group is a good one. There's just the one that's called Indiana Jones. It's the biggest one. She looks like Marion in the green. Yeah, I got a little bit of that Marion type of feel from her, just from her looks. And yeah, in terms of being like a strong character, yeah, probably kind of similar to Marion in some ways. I think Gina, this new character of Gina, she makes me feel like a little bit of Marion and maybe a tiny bit of Helena, just in the idea that like she's kind of competing with Indy a little bit, in kind of playful ways. Yeah. Again, sorry. Hopefully I'll have Fizzy make a new Discord. Let's see what else people are saying. So does this mean you're Temple of Forbidden Eye? No, Temple of Forbidden Eye was in India, so it's a very different place. So shoot, I lost my spot here. Yeah. Kevin says, I wish it was third person. Wish they had better graphics. I thought the graphics were pretty good. Suppose they could always be better. I thought they were pretty good though. Sony will be going to Thailand, and I'm excited for the new game. Hope it has more puzzles and mysteries. Let's see. My friend Indy says needs a tiny bit more work on Indy's face and other places in terms of the graphic. Music is great. That looked like the Last Crusade Catacombs. The attention to the knuckles, people love. Is that Tony Todd from Candyman? Oh, that's funny. Like the tall, creepy guy. Let's see. No, there will not be a PS4 version, I'm afraid. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name there. Let's see. Oh, that's a good point. Will Indy disguise himself in Nazi uniforms? Because every Indiana Jones adventure that he faces the Nazis, he wears a Nazi disguise. All 3 films that he did, Fate of Atlantis he did, and what's it called? Emperor's Tomb he did as well. I love to see Egypt again after Raiders. Feels like a great indie adventure. Still waiting for news on Project 007. Okay, yeah, we saw that. The composer is named Gordy Hobb. We mentioned that. The fact that you're going to the pyramids is a dream come true. Yeah, it's true. Indy hasn't really been like in the famous Egypt part, except for in the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. But as adult Indy, we haven't really got an adventure there. So that'll be a good fit. Oh, okay. So Gordy Hobb did the music for Jedi Fallen Order series, which was good music. I mean, I like that game. So yeah, definitely that'll be... Seems like a good fit. And we heard the music. It sounded really good. Maybe we can see like Sala or Shorty. I was going to say Wuhan, but he's dead. LOL. Yeah, I'd love to see Short Round for sure. Short Round... Marcus was a really good choice because he fit in with the story. Because in this era of Indiana Jones, he was like the dean or the curator, and he would always be there talking with Indy. So it makes sense that Marcus is there, and this is the perfect opportunity to bring Marcus back to the franchise. So like, huge thank you for that. Really excited about that. I would like to see Short Round, but it doesn't seem like there's room for him in the story. I mean, either he's in it or he's not. I don't know that there's really... Unless there's like an opening scene adventure that Short Round is in that has nothing to do with the rest of the story. But, we haven't seen any sign of Short Round, so it seems unlikely. Especially because we have a new... sidekick who is Gina. Let's see. Jack says the bad guy reminds him of Magnus Voller from Staff of Kings. Young Indy says Voss already seems like a better villain than Jurgen Voller, who is from Dial of Destiny. I agree. Even though Mads Mikkelsen obviously is like an incredible actor, and like all of the actors in Indiana Jones 5 did phenomenal work, but I think the script wasn't as strong. But it seems to me like the script for this one is pretty good. At least that scene where we meet the villain, and he's buried Indy in the sand, and he's talking about him, all this stuff. That was perfect. Like that's, and they were saying that they designed him as like a psychological type of villain. Very well thought out. Very good stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Voss. What was it? Emmerich Voss, I think. All right. Let's see. Reminds me of Well of Souls. Kind of looks like the Atlantis game. Ooh, maybe they can make this VR. That would be pretty cool, yeah. How cool would it be to see a 14-year-old Short Round in this game voiced by Q Kwan? I would love it. Bring him back. Yeah, no PlayStation version coming. Would be a bit weird if it's key modern voice as a 14-year-old. That's true. Let's see, it's going to be a great adventure, and I'm going to play this when it comes out. Let's see, you guys think it's coming out summertime? I hope so. That would be great. I feel like, they didn't give us a date, so that means, to me, it's going to be later in the year. Maybe October, hopefully. Could be November. Indy's voice. Yeah, so Indy's voice here. It's not Harrison Ford. It's not perfect. But it was okay. There were some moments that I was like, hey, that's Indy.
American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
fight. What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our
Yeah,
villains.
I mean, that's Indiana Jones to me.
Fallen angels. Protector of the Circulimani. The
Fallen angels and protector of the great circle.
patron of the fallen angels, Circulimani. The great circle.
Yeah, I can see that his face could be a little bit better here. But it's alright. You know, it reminds me a lot of the Johnny Cage Indiana Jones from Mortal Kombat that I posted on my channel a little bit ago. Alright. So good news is the same guy that made Staff of Kings soundtrack and the Jedi Fallen Order soundtrack too. Oh, he made the Staff of Kings soundtrack? Are you talking about the canceled version? Like, because I've seen some of that music is on the on YouTube, but it was just not used in the game because it was intended for the Xbox version of Staff of Kings, which was canceled. So that's pretty cool that he's back. Let's see. I don't agree with everything Michael Tellinger talks about, but for this topic of the Great Circle, take a look at a few lectures by Michael Tellinger. He talks somatics and the circles in Africa. Really? Thank you for that info. Let me just give him a quick search just so I can kind of look at it later. Okay, so that should be it right there. Okay, yeah, good to know. Thank you for telling me about that. Alright. They are sticking with the Wolfenstein games. Yeah, they're using that format. Beautiful. I hope Marvel Comics do something new Indiana Jones comic-wise take place in between the movies. Definitely. Yeah, I'd love some more. Yeah, Jack, Frank, I agree with you guys. Oh, you could hear the Wilhelm scream in the trailer? That's funny. She stole her clothes from Marion. So. Okay. You can see Indy when making the circle, he is connecting 9 dots. Oh, so maybe we're going to 9 places. Thank you, Fizzy. That's good information. I have a feeling that Gina is going to betray Indy. That's what my friend Indy says. Yeah, Jack Heim and my friend Indy, I don't know if you saw, but I made a feature-length movie edit of Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. I published it last night. You should definitely check it out. But my next one I'm going to do is Staff of Kings. So there is going to be a feature-length Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings movie compiled by me. Hopefully I'll start cracking on that soon. And yeah, you'll be able to enjoy that story as a feature-length film soon. Alrighty. Rest in peace, Denholm Elliott. Great to see him again in the game. This was a great trailer. Yeah, finally Marcus is back rather than having to look at the picture and the statue of him instead. Telegram says October 1937. That's the first time we see Marshall College at night. That's true. Hi, Pika fan. Well, they let's watch the trailer again, Pika fan, so you can see. Basically, it's a first-person game. you're going to be using your whip in all sorts of ways, in combat, in exploration, and you also have puzzles. You'll be going to Vatican, Egypt, Thailand, China. There's a scene in Marshall College, like a fight scene. But let's give you the
show
trailer
you
here.
what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Myths. History. Just different ways to interpret the past. Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried. Just waiting to be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me. Throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle. I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I can keep up? Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Chukulimani. The Great Circle. You have any idea how old that was?
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people.
Protector. The Great Circle.
Alright, let's go back to our chat here. What do we got? They release separate gameplay, only trailer 30 minutes, really.
Let me tell you what
this
you
is
are missing, Dr. Jones.
Yeah, this
While
is the
you
same
were
trailer
playing
that we
your
saw already.
pointless game.
Let's see. Alright, let me. Oops. Just temporarily black this up here. I download that, but in the meantime, we'll take a look at some of the other Indiana Jones stuff going on here. And if you'll just bear with me a moment, we'll continue looking at the chat. just want to upload the trailer to my channel as well so people can see it. I think I just saw something else. Let me take a look at that in 1 second here. Just bear with me. It's just going to be a moment. Oh, so what are you guys thinking? What's your reaction to the trailer? Let me know down below. The trailer, the gameplay, everything. I'm obviously very excited. And maybe we can play a little bit of Indiana Jones gameplay while we're all here together. Okay. And so let me. Where's my display? Okay. Where's Bethesda's thing at? One more time. Okay, this is so this is a video of just the okay, this is the entire
what period of his life it was in.
Movies. One of
still being able to.
Very good. Alright, so let's... Oh, well, unfortunately my phone died. Let me see, where's my chat at? Jack says, I'm in for a full-length movie of Staff of Kings, and it was one of my favorite stories. No, my English is bad, but normally in the timeline, the strap is on the jacket. It's not on the jacket, but under the jacket. So it's error. I'm getting Sophia Hapgood vibes from Gina. Nice. Didn't IDW do a new indie comic recently? No, I've never seen anything about that. Some people don't like first-person perspective. I can understand that. It would be nice if they had an optional third person. I do agree. But I'm pretty happy with what we're getting. It would be cool if we could see Henry Sr. Maybe also see a camera view in front of Indy walking. It gets better every time I watch it. I think he has a German outfit on there. Egypt level could give us Sala, yeah. Let's see. Did anyone see the crossover short film? Yeah, from Devin Supertramp. Yeah, Devin Supertramp made it. Yeah, that's pretty good. I wonder when the demo is coming out. I don't know if there is going to be a demo. I mean, I feel like they don't really make demos anymore, right? I mean, I guess they do, but it's not very common. The game will be in first person. The question is, will there be a third person option? As of right now, it seems like there is not. I know that, like Fallout and Skyrim and what's the space one? And the space one that Todd Howard just made, Starfield, they all give you the options to switch back and forth between first person or third person, but I don't believe Wolfenstein had that option. And it looks to me like the game here is going to dictate to you when it's going to be first person and when it's going to be third person. I'm not seeing it as if there will be an option for that. Yeah, I think I did notice the chin scar. I think it's Troy Baker voicing Indy, says aka Golden here. Nice. All right, so great stuff, guys. Indiana Jones is back. Gaming 2024. This is the year. All right, we can play some Indiana Jones here again. just see what I got going on here. If you'll just bear with me a moment. And then we will play some Indiana Jones stuff. Let's get rid of that. All right, so let's get some Temple of, or Emperor's Tomb, rather. And again, sorry, I don't have my, let me just make sure everything's good, right? Yeah. Okay, so again, I'm sorry I don't, I won't be able to respond in the chat here for now while I'm playing this game because my phone just died. But I'll play for a little bit and then come back out. Let's see, which level should I do? Maybe I should do Prague that I didn't get to finish. Or Istanbul. Let's do Prague. And again, this is on the hard difficulty. So that's my excuse if I do terribly. Man, I can't believe we're getting a new Indiana Jones game, guys. So here's the thing. We all need to buy this game, and you need to buy copies of this game for all your friends, alright? We need this game to be a success, because this might be like the one last chance for Indiana Jones to have a future. If this game's very successful, then maybe they'll make a sequel. And then we get to do it all over again. But it might not necessarily happen. Alright. That was not very well. Usually I just like jump on the chain and immediately jump, but the last two times I tried that, it didn't work out for me. He had no head for heights. Oops. There is a ledge right there that you're supposed to jump to, but I just jumped too early, I guess. Ay. Like I said, I am playing the hardest difficulty, but then again, that's no excuse for poorly timed jumps. I like to throw them off the balcony, but sometimes I'm not able to line it up quite right.
To think I join the secret police. We can do this the easy way.
He kicked his own there. Whoa! Wow, wow, wow! Crazy stuff happening there. Yes! Ooh! Almost got me. Man! Ah! I messed up, you guys! Ay, ay, ay. Imagine if somebody walks into the stream right now and is like, man, this gameplay looks like it's from 2003. And it is, because this is not the Bethesda game. This is an older Indiana Jones game called Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, which is a great game, has great combat system, just like the new Indiana Jones game is going to. And last night I published a feature-length cinematic movie based on this game, based on Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. So you guys should definitely check that out sometime. I think people are going to really like it. And I'm planning to make similar feature-length edits for Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings and some of the other Indiana Jones video games. And yeah, I'll definitely do one for Great Circle as well, though it's going to be a little bit harder to do since the game is mostly in first person. But I mean, it can still be done. It's just like, there's just going to be less options in terms of what I can do. I love this level. This is one of my favorite levels. I just love being up high in places like this.
To think I joined the secret police to get the name. Ah, what I wouldn't give for a good strudel.
We can do this the easy way.
Man. There we go. That's what I wanted. Haha! Haha! All three of them.
Why do they always pick the hard way?
Alright, so that's it for fighting in this level. Now, as long as my platforming is correct, we should be good to go.
This is definitely not a safe way to fly. Unfortunately, I don't have any other choice.
I didn't know you can control the camera at that point. I never tried that before. Just a few more jumps. And if I don't mess up, I will have completed the level. Alright, so this one... So this is the fourth of these puzzles. I didn't start from the beginning. Whoops. So for this one, you have to do the scale, and the sun and moon are both on X. There we go, and that will take us to the boss. Oh! Whew, that was close. I think the third one is the last. Nope, still more. I need to wait for it to refresh. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, man. Ow! Haha! No problemo. Alright, I definitely gotta do the first Istanbul. Again, if you guys want to watch the full movie of this game, which is Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, check it out on my channel. It was just uploaded last night. Aha! Nice, that was a good launch. Oh, he didn't say this how even with the odds. Oh my god, you guys, there's a new Indiana Jones game coming. Can you believe it? Oh man, I can't believe it's real. It's not what I was going for. pushing me. Ow! I think we're just gonna wrap up this level, and then I'm gonna take a look at the chat real quick, and if there's nothing going on, we might wrap up the stream at that point. This side. Ooh, that was a close one. Note to self, be sure to jump in the future. Alright, let's do it, boys! Oh. What? Ow! At least. Very nice. Haha. I love you. Okay, and I made it. Alright, so let's stop that. Alright, where are we? Okay. Thank you everyone for joining me. Maybe we can throw the bodies in the new game. Yeah. Dragon Gamer says, like how the new Indiana Jones games look way better than the last movie. I'm totally gonna get it. Awesome. Using your weapons you have helps. Stop trying to be brute force. If you have weapons, just use it. No shame. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. I really like using the fist fighting, but yeah, that's true. I should use weapons. But brute force is more fun, yeah. Yes, my friend Indy. So I'm playing on PC. So if you press C, you will go into a first-person view mode. You can't like play in first person, but you can stand still and look in first person. Where do I get all the footage for all of my videos? I mean, for this most recent one, which is the Emperor's Tomb video, I what do you call it? Oh, what's going on? Are you guys aren't able to see my screen, huh? That's weird. Oh, I guess just the YouTube doesn't let you see it? Oh, or maybe it was delayed. It was delayed. Okay, never mind. The footage I get, like for this Emperor's Tomb, I played it, like just how I played it, and I use this program called OBS. But other than that, I mean, you just gotta get creative and go out there and look. I'm not sure specifically what you're asking for, but I mean, like when I'm making a video, like I might Google for a certain image that I need, and I, will use that in my video, or I could take a movie trailer or something and just splice little clips of it. How it depends what you're trying to do. Times the chance, no more playing the old indie games. By the way, I think you mentioned in a video that you were going to get the Xbox, but I forgot which one you said, but I think you said... yeah, I mean, I'm going to get the Xbox One. I think. Yeah, so definitely won't be doing that. Okay. I love Indiana Jones The Emperor's Tomb, played on PS2. Hey, it's kind of the same area where you made your video game update a while ago. Yeah, that's right, yeah. I play that level, and the one from Prague are two levels that I play a lot, because I just think they're great levels. Will you continue the Indiana Jones and James Bond 007 project? I would love to know if you're continuing the series. Well, as of right now, I don't have any plans to work on it. The problem is, it's like a full-time job trying to work on that thing, and if my channel had brought in more money, like if I had got been successful and be relieved of certain financial burdens, then I would have more time to do stuff like that. But unfortunately, things didn't really work out the way I was hoping in terms of the channel. And actually, I did this the 100-day countdown project, and just like it really hurt my channel. It's weird. Like I was, producing content every single day, thinking I was helping my channel, but it's like it just made my numbers go way down, and now YouTube like doesn't even recommend my content anymore, which really sucks. So yeah, it's been kind of tricky. So I'm not sure. I don't have any immediate plans to work on the game, but never know. I mean, maybe if some things somehow work out, I might be able to work on it. On the film, I mean, the project, the James Bond 007 crossover. Yeah. Wish I could. Yeah, I enjoyed it. So you probably will get the Game Pass, I'm guessing. I mean, I want to buy a physical copy of this game when it comes out. I don't want to do it just the digital only. Like, I definitely want a physical copy of this one. But I do use Xbox Game Pass a lot. But I haven't bought the new system yet. I'm going to probably buy a Xbox Series X once I raise some money. But, I mean, it's been hard because, you know, I really wanted this channel to do well and to bring in some money so that I could have time to do, like, some of the other projects and things like that. So if you guys, you know, if you don't mind, please like this video. And, you know, anytime you see my videos, if you can, watch it and like it. You know, it really helps me out a lot. You know, like I said, I was in pretty good shape like a year ago, but then I did that 100-day countdown for Indiana Jones 5, and for some reason YouTube just didn't like the fact that I was making short videos, and maybe people weren't watching them or something, but now, like, my content just doesn't get recommended anymore, and it makes it really hard for me to create. So if you could, I would really appreciate you guys just like my videos whenever you see them, and share my videos around. Be sure you check out Indiana Jones the Emperor's Tomb, the movie, which I just published last night. Be sure to share it too if you can. Let me see. What are you asking? Oh, about the, yeah, still figuring it all out, but whatever you guys could do can help would be helpful. All right, let's watch that trailer one last time before we go.
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Myths. History. Just different ways to interpret the past. Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried. Just waiting to be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me.
Hey, and you know what? Like, I want to see who's the first Indiana Jones fan who recreates this outfit, this look. That beautiful tie with the like targets on it, the circles. Oh yeah, that's great. Because this movie is about the Great Circle, and he's wearing a tie with a bunch of circles. Love it.
Watch me. Throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle. I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
This is a Luger.
Trust me.
Oh no, that's his revolver. Yeah.
It ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Circulimani. The Great Circle.
You have any idea how old that was?
I wonder if it would have been better to use the Latin version of Great Circle for the title. Circuli Magni. Indiana Jones and the Circuli Magni. I don't know. It's just a thought. But that's it, my friends. That's what life is all about. Is Indiana Jones stuff. Oh man, that's good stuff. Seems like a lot of people are still here, I guess, unless I'm reading this wrong. Concurrent viewers means apparently there's still a lot of people watching, so maybe we should continue the stream a little bit. Let me just what am I doing? Just bear with me here. We can keep the stream going a little bit since it seems to be having a good day. Okay, let me just check a few more things here, see what's going on. Alright, and fortune and glory, pal, fortune and glory. Okay, let me... Let me plug my phone in real quick here, 1 second. And people still here. All right, let's play a little more E.T. Man, I keep thinking about that gameplay we saw. Something in the dream. Yeah, it felt a lot like Wolfenstein in terms of like the movement of things. And I mean, like the Wolfenstein games from Machine Games, they use a lot of that like in-game storytelling. So I'm not surprised that we're seeing a bit of that. Well, why don't we continue with Istanbul up to this section here.
Nazis have discovered the sunken palace of Belisarius. Von Beck must be smarter than he looks.
Whoa! I need to take a later jump for that one, looks like. Again, I don't have a screen with the chat going right now, so I can't see if you guys are making comments, but feel free to leave comments. Talk amongst yourselves, or if you have any questions or comments about this game or anything. That's a close one. And do one more here. Boom. Is that an area I get to later? I don't know if I recognize it.
Just keep your eyes open.
Oh, what? That guy didn't go over? The hell? Ay. Where's the gun? There it is. Ay, 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 ay. Haha, that's how you do it. Man, I was trying to shoot him. Well, hopefully that's something the new game won't have. That the same button for shoot and punch. Oh, I'm gonna die. Woo. Ooh, that was a close one. Thought he was about to take me off the edge. This ought to even up the odds. Ow. So there is a fountain over here. You have to go all the way around for it. Haha! Perfect. So let's... But there's a shark down there, so you have to be careful. Perfect. I might have to set up a Twitch account as well, because it seems like it would be a good idea. I mean, because sometimes I stream indie on YouTube anyways. If I'm going to do that, might as well do it both places. Try and build a following there a little bit. That could not have gone any more perfect. Oh, no, you didn't. Guess I don't have any medkits, huh? Any goodies in here? Guess not. There's a medkit. still like in disbelief that we're getting a new Indiana Jones game. Because that was a few months ago, like, you know, the movie wasn't doing too well, and we hadn't heard anything about the game. It wasn't clear if it was still coming. But thank goodness it did. Oh, what? Where's my hat? And of course, there's another water fountain hidden over there. But I don't need that. Wow, this level's kind of a slog for me. Maybe I should pick another level. Let me hop back to my chat and just see how we doing. We got 10 people still here. Let's see. Maybe you should play the Lego games. Yeah, I've never really played them. My friend Indy says, I think Shorty is on the cover of the game. Well, let's take a look. Oh, down here? No, I think that's the girl. Because if you look at the trailer, you see the same... here's the shot. You can see they're in that location. And
great spiritual significance.
They're in the boat, him and the girl.
If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you could... built sites of great spiritual significance.
Trying to. What's going on here? Turn off closed captions. But yeah, that's the girl right there. That's not Short Round. That's
If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around.
Man, look at this. I love this shot right here. I can't wait to climb all about and do all kinds of cool stuff in this map. Man, it looks great. Okay. It would be so cool if there's some Star Wars references in the game. Yeah. I don't know. I'd rather have references to Indiana Jones stuff rather than, or history, or you don't necessarily need it to be Star Wars. See, because like the Indiana Jones movies were made by the people who made the Star Wars movies, so it sort of made sense for them to put references to Star Wars. But here, like, there's no reason to. Like, I think they would make references to Wolfenstein or to existing, like, Bethesda games, maybe. Or to existing Indiana Jones adventures would be ideal, but maybe not really Star Wars for me. I don't know. See, and the complaining about the whining about the new game are already starting on Facebook. What is wrong with some people? Oh, yes, people don't like it. Yeah, I could see there's some things people don't like about it, I guess, but I'm excited about it. I don't mind that it's in first person, but I'm going to buy it anyways. Because I'm a true Indiana Jones fan. That's right, Casey. I'm just counting my lucky stars for even getting an Indiana Jones media, let alone a AAA game from after the lukewarm reception of Dial of Destiny. Indie forever. Yeah, I'm with you, Ali. Whip cracking intensifies. Very good. All right, we can play a little bit more here before we wrap up the stream. Let's see now. What would be? Excuse me. Maybe I can go back to the castle, since I played a little bit of that, but not too much. Black Dragon Fortress. Not that one, but this one. That's not very sporting. Fists never run out of ammo. Oh, what? That was a fast kick. feel like there should be one more card over here, but I'm not sure. Goodbye. Man. Not sure if I went too far or what happened there. Oh, don't you dare! Dang it. I don't know if that really even does anything, it just alerts the dice. Maybe it did pull an extra one. Alright, in that case... I've never seen it like that the guy from over here runs all the way over there to run the gong.
It's full. Oh, another one. What the? Oh, I can't get through.
get you. I'm gonna knock you off. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, shoot. Aha! Alright, let's see. There we go. Oh, oh. Whoa! That launched me. Alright, well, I was pretty close to the end of it. Alright, I'm gonna do the Fang Twins one more time to close this out. This is like the best, the rushing attack. I use it all the time. Haha, you missed. Really? Oh, I got you now. Oh, there it is. Let's come into the beautiful area.
Sweetheart, we have a date with destiny.
I guess I gotta do the next level 2 on here. Good. Good. Man, look at me go! Can't see! Haha! That was fun to do. But apparently I can't keep the mallet, but maybe I can take it the whole way. Actually, I guess it's this. I don't get anything. Let's see if this works. Oh, that doesn't work. Well, anyways, we had fun. I think I'm gonna stop playing now. Let's just look at our chat one more time. Alright, looks like we are just about wrapped up here then. Alright, my friends, this was a fun day. Got some good gameplay, and we saw the new Indiana Jones game. So yeah, once again, if you haven't checked it out yet, check out Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, which is now a feature-length movie. I just posted it on my channel last night. And make sure you're subscribed to me here. And I'm going to keep you informed of all the news to come. Thank you so much as always, and I wish you all fortune and glory. Bye-bye.